Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make a sexy red type beat. So basically, we're gonna start off with this loop. Just the loop. It's just like some, it's kind of sound like, even though she probably wasn't like around back then, it sound like some 2000s like type of sexy red. But yeah, I'm breaking down how I did it. So basically, that's the loop produced by Miles. Milan made it. I almost said Miles. Milan made it. And then I started off with the hi-hats, as you see here. It's actually simple. I can show how I did it. So basically, what I did was right here, filled each 2 steps, and then put another one right here. Copy one of these, put it right there. And then this one I just added like rows right here. So basically, I think it'll be better if I show it like this. You can also have it like this too. It's a better way of seeing it. I did this in a step snap to grid, but I really did it in 1 second step. So either one works really to make some rows. And then I just press Control A, Alt and R, and then this randomizes the velocity. So when you first do it, it's gonna come like this. So you turn the pattern off and then do levels. I turn the velocity to the left. Sometimes I turn it to the right too. It just depends on how I want it to sound. And then you can mess with the seed. It'll like be different. Like you see how this is moving, makes it like different variations. And you can also put on bipolar, so where all of them, like sometimes it'll go all the way up and all the way down. Sometimes it'll be too loud or too low, so I don't really use that. But yeah, that's how I did it. It's really simple way of showing y'all how to do it. I don't know how. Hold on, it's not letting me go back for some reason. I don't know why is it doing that. There we go. All right, so yeah, did the snare. It's not actually pretty simple. I did a snare roll at the end. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the other one. I'm gonna show y'all how I did it. So, go ahead and Alt. By the way, to do this, I'm pressing Alt and L. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Feel me? So this is also in double time. So in double time, the snare would be right here. So you see the snare starts right here. If you do it through the pattern thing, you could do this in the step. This is snap to grid, by the way, from you, the producer. So basically, it's just one of these notes cut into 2, and then it's just a roll. That's really all it is. So that's really simple. And then we're gonna play with the hi-hat. Another thing I want to say is too, if you're a new producer and you're new to making like beats and stuff, some of the loops come like this. I'm gonna show y'all. I just gotta drag it all the way out. Some loops come like this. So you see how there's space right here? So if you new and your loops is off beat, this is why. You gotta always make sure you cut this. Some loops, they don't do it, but some do. So I always check just in case. Sometimes you might not be able to, like, it'll still like be kind of off, so you have to move it back more, even if it's like, you see how it's empty right here? It's basically, if I loop this, like, it's just quiet. Yeah, so sometimes it'll be quiet right there. So I set the snap to grid to none, drag this all the way back. You could also cut it, but it's really easy if you just drag it back. Easy to just do that, move it back. So yeah, that's the easy way of doing it. I'm gonna put this back because I actually used a different part of the loop in the beginning because of how it sounded. So I'm gonna go to the open hat before I do the 808. So the open hat is easy. So I'm gonna play with the loop. Just get an extra bounce. See how I just get an extra bounce? That's really what I use to do it. And then I'm gonna go into the sub. The sub, I just went up easily. Actually, I'm in the wrong part of this. I'm gonna play on. It's like that, and this. Something like that. I just went in the key. So I see the key of the loop. This is how you find the key of the loop. So when I do my tutorials, I'm also showing stuff for the new people too. So if you're more advanced, you really like to skip this part. So it's in A minor. It says in the loop what key it in. A minor. If you see anything A minor, A sharp minor, anything like that, flat, it'll be like A sharp with the little hashtag. That means sharp. So yeah, A minor, A flat, yeah, all that stuff. So I might have said that wrong, but yeah, F minor, F major, all that. That's called a key. You know, also the BPM, make sure the BPM is always the same. That's called a key. So what I did was this. It says D right here. Sometimes the drums from different drum kits you get it be in a different key. So I know it's A minor is the key. So I set it right here. It was on C at first. It would be right here. I put it on A. I right clicked it, put it on A4 right there, and then that's what I did. And also for the sub, I turned the out knob up, and then I did this. I'm showing everything I did. I turned everything down, put the hold all the way up, so when I hold it, it'll play until I hold it. So if I do it like that, it just makes it sound less muddy. And also make sure you always cut itself on your 808 and your kick. Some people do it on their hi-hats too. I did it on mine. I don't really know what it does for the hi-hats, but I know for the 808 sometimes it just makes it sound better, and then it makes the 808 even. Like in certain spots it'll hit different and it sound like weird. I don't know how to explain it for real, but yeah. So that's what I did for that. Oh yeah. Let me show y'all what I did for the scale. Alright, so for the scale, go into this. So it's on A minor. Right click, you go to this button right here. Right click the A minor. Not for y'all, but for me that's the key that says on the loop. I can't zoom in for some reason. This cord under my keyboard, or it won't move. So yeah, A minor, and then piano roll. If you don't know how to play the piano, it's okay. I know the notes and stuff. I'm not like, don't really know scale. So scale. All right, so let me redo that. So go to this little arrow right here, view, scale highlighting, and then A. I right click the A so I can stay in. If you left click, it'll just close. Like, you feel me? And you have to go redo it and go back to the minor. So A, right click the A, right click the minor, and then you can also do snap to income immediately. So basically what this does is if you play something out of key, it'll still make it in key. So I'm going straight across my keyboard. You see how it's not playing any wrong notes. I'm actually pressing G sharp right now, but it's showing that I'm pressing the G. So yeah, that's basically what that does if you have a MIDI. So yeah, I just went, well, it sound good. So let me turn it. So what I do is I like to treat, oh my bad, that might have been loud, but what I like to do is I like to treat the first three notes as 808. So you hear it as boom, 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 boom. For me, and then just repeats like that. So then let's play with the loop. Sexyy Red stuff. All right, so then I layered the 808 with the kick. So copy from the 8. I mean, yeah, copy from the. Well, it's really it's. Some people like in a drum kit they'll call it 808, but it's actually a sub bass. So I copy the sub bass pattern with the kick. So I paste the sub. You feel me? Right click where the sub is. Copy. Go to the kick. Paste. It's simple. It's easy. And then it's gonna feel me. You see how it hits like that. So what you do is you put it in key. Well, not really in key because it's a different key, but you Alt K, and then it'll, when you first do this for the first time, all the notes will be selected. I forgot how to do it really. I think you just right click the C, or you just like do that just to C, and it'll put all the notes on C. So you won't have to move it down, or you could just manually just say this note's way up here. Just CTRL, left click, go on the note, shift, and then down arrow to get to the bottom. Do that for all of them. Either way you want to do it. But I actually turned the 808 down. I mean, not the 808. I actually turned the kick down so it's not too loud. Because if you have it like, let's see, let's turn it regular. Like, it don't really sound that bad because it's not. I didn't turn it down that much, but everything makes a difference. So I don't want the kick to be so loud, and I also turn it down at the master too. So like, see, it's turned down at the master. That's another. It's not making a big difference because this kick is actually loud. So I turn this up. Like that might blow your eardrums out, so you got to turn it down. Have it like perfectly to where it's not too low but not too high. You gotta have it like that, and then that's basically how I made this beat. And then let's play it from the beginning. Alright, that's really the beat. Sorry if I yapped a lot this video, but I was really trying to break it down. Another thing is too, I panned I'm pretty sure it's the hi-hat and maybe the snare, I think. Okay, I panned the hi-hats to the left, my 13. I really just seen somebody do this in a YouTube video. I know it makes it go to the left, so it kind of like takes it out the main mix, so it's not too cluttered basically. Not the same for the snare, but for the snare I only did it a little bit. So I don't think the exact numbers I use matter, but if you look at the top left right here, when I go over it, it shows what numbers I use. But yeah, and it shows that's panning too, as you guys see. But yeah, so I know that it makes it go to a different side of the speaker, which can make it less cluttered. I know that. So I did that on this beat, and the numbers I used really don't matter. I feel like just do it to your preference, even if you really don't even have to do this stuff, but it's just something I did. Everything is like really what you want to do. And also soft clipper on the master. Some people put soft clippers on 808s. I used to do that, but it makes the 808 sound bad, so I didn't do that. And then what I did for the bass too. Hold on, turn the bass back on. The sub bass. Just how the bass sound without the distortion. I put that Fruity Fast distortion. This the default preset. Default. I didn't touch nothing on here. And then I put it to 5. You put it up higher or lower. It depends on the loop you using, because some loops might be quieter, some might be louder. I say this one like in the middle. And then what I did is for the EQ. I can reset this and show y'all. Reset. I grab the 7. Bring it all the way back. Feel me? So then what I did with the one, I boosted the one a little bit to make the 808 hit harder at the top. So this is where it starts. So it's gonna, I'll wait for it to play. It makes that top note because this is where the 808 is mainly playing. So it'll make it louder basically. That's basically what I did. That's just like a short explanation of EQ. I don't know if I'll get it or not. But if you already been doing music, then you'll know what I mean basically. So basically the technical terms is I took the high end. This will be the high end over here. This is the low end. I boosted the low end a little bit for the sub. Took the high end out because like it just leaves more space for the loop and all the other sounds. So yeah, I did that. Yeah, that's how I made this beat. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video and all that. If y'all want any type of tutorial, just let me know in the comments. I'm trying to figure out what to do. For real, for real. Boy, I'm gonna catch you on the next one.